the Meta business model, subscriptions for device ownership, and avoiding subscription pitfalls. That and more on today's episode.
Want to know what's next? For over 2 decades, we've led the world's most influential brands to create the right products at the right time for tomorrow's consumer. This is WGSN's Client Questions Answered.
Hello and welcome to the show where our experts from around the globe unpack your biggest challenges. I'm Carla Bazashi, CEO at WGSN. Now, this week, we're taking a deep dive into the growing popularity of tech subscription models. So let's get started with our first question, which comes from a client asking, what lessons can tech companies take from Meta's decision on introducing a subscription service for verifying users? For this one, let's head to London to hear from Carol, who's WGSN's Head of Consumer Tech. Over to you, Carol.
Meta is one of the latest companies to make a strategic move by shifting from a purchase-based to a service-based model, directly aimed at individual users such as content creators and influencers. The company's offering of a more personalized service will certainly please consumers, while also tackling its revenue streams, as spending on social media advertising declined in 2022. Features such as active impersonation monitoring are a way to give consumers reassurance when using social platforms at a time when fake accounts are widespread. Subscription models can be a great tool to tech brands, as they can lower entry-level costs of products and ensure consistent revenue streams while also creating better engagement with consumers via a customized approach.
Great insight. Thank you, Carol. Our next question comes from a client asking, what pitfalls should companies be aware of when they're thinking about adopting subscription models? Very good question. Let's hear from Ping Neo, our consumer tech analyst based in Singapore. Over to him now.
Subscription models can be a good business model, but companies need to make sure that they are not stepping on consumers' toes on their path to profits. I think there are 2 important points to note here. First, avoid restricting hardware functions. For example, it will be off-putting for heated seats in a car to be a subscription add-on when the heating elements are clearly already available in the vehicle. So focus on software features that customers will be more comfortable to pay for. Second, ensure that there is flexibility. So consumers are conditioned to view easy cancellations as the true benefit of subscription models. So companies should avoid imposing fixed terms or conditions that are too long or too specific. Consider offering trial periods, flexible plans, and options to upgrade or downgrade to accommodate various customer needs.
Thank you, Ping. And our final question comes from a client asking, how could consumers benefit from a subscription model for device ownership? I'm going to pass this one over to Matt Zara, our editor and trend forecaster for consumer tech. Take it away, Matt.
Subscription models can be helpful in a number of ways, but I think the place people really benefit at the moment is with price predictability. We're in the middle of a cost of living crisis, and I think a subscription really helps people plan ahead as they know exactly what's coming out of their account each month. In other words, there aren't any nasty surprises. If something goes wrong, repair costs are usually covered in the monthly fee. Also helps keep upfront costs low, letting people spread payments out over time. A new phone these days can easily cost over £1,000, and I think spreading out over 12 months is way more manageable for most people. The important thing is that brands stick to their price promises and don't drive people into debt.
Great insight there as well. Thank you, Matt. Well, that's it for this week and for this series. We'll be back soon with a brand new series exploring more forecasted trends. But in the meantime, you can head to WGSN.com to explore the latest trends and themes to benefit your brand. I'm Carla Bazashi, and I'll see you next time.